Good afternoon, Mr. Smith. Thanks for coming to our professional development planning meeting.
Yes, sir.
Based on observations from your teaching lesson and reflecting on our conference we had in the past, once again, just wanted to emphasize that you have great relationships with the students, and I think that helps out a lot for student engagement. Once again, you use multiple forms of instruction, and using the PBIS ticket system, walking around the room to teach those individual needs is really great to see. So today, working on a professional development plan, can you review and maybe share a personal goal?
Sure. I think one goal that I've had and want to continue to learn more about is just opportunities for student engagement and just their time on task, just making every minute of the classroom as efficient as possible, and keeping the students engaged and motivated to learn, I think, is a big part of that.
I know using that online program, keeping their engagement is hard sometimes. So which teaching standard does that link to?
I would say just number 4, strategies to deliver instruction to meet the multiple needs of kids. We have a pretty wide range of ability levels and behaviors, so just being aware of that and trying to reach every kid.
Yep. Having 9th through 12th graders in one class, there's definitely a lot of different needs there. I see you brought an artifact for us to use as a data source and points to discuss. Can you please share it?
Sure. So this just has each student's kind of reading inventory score, also their average time on task when they're using the software, as well as their grade for other work that we do that's not on the computer.
All right. Looking at those assessments are crucial for your feedback and planning your next lesson. What concerns do you have with your goal?
I guess just making sure that I'm, reaching every kid. I still notice I have some in the classroom that, it takes them a lot more time to get to work, or, there's always an excuse to go to class, or just not having the full time on task and maybe not engaging as much as the other kids are too when we're doing whole class work. Engaging in this discussion, they're the ones putting their heads down and quiet.
Yep. Sometimes those students like to take some extra bathroom breaks and leave the classroom.
Yeah.
So looking at your goals, can you correlate the student needs with some of our building or district goals and vision?
Sure. Well, I know just first off, our building we've really focused on behavior the last few years with the PDPlan system. So just keeping that foundation in my classroom, and then also we're kind of shifting towards focusing on more on academic, on the academic part of it. We feel like we've done good with the behavior part. So I think just adding on to that, the increasing engagement and time on task is our goals that align with those.
Yeah, our school vision is, the core values, and so being caring and ownership and respectful and responsibility. I can see that in your classroom. What are some of the tools that you're going to use to help achieve this goal?
So continuing to work through our SST team. Anytime I have any questions or concerns, or I'm not able to reach a kid or figure something out, talking with the SS team about that, as well as the PBIS team and the PBIS coach, because they can provide some advice for opportunities to learn, and also our IDS coach, who does come in the classroom and does observations and is able to coach teachers around different ideas for student engagement or whatever goal I have, which is that time on task.
Yeah, those are some great tools to help you.
Yeah.
What are some things you're looking forward to or excited to implement in the upcoming year?
So I think every try I switch things up a little bit, depending on how I'm looking at the kids. Whether it's our routines or the expectations, like how I word that, or just like I was kind of saying, how I get students engaged, whether it's walking around the room or staying in their seats. So just trying new things and different things as we learn them. Right now, I'm pretty excited about kind of getting something that works, because I feel like the kids are showing progress and improving, and if there's anything I can adjust, for next year, I will. But right now, I like the direction it's going.
Good. It helps you feel more more comfortable in the classroom when you're feeling positive about it. The kids are responding to that positivity and being
Yeah, it makes it a
successful.
lot more fun.
So, our timeline, our next steps, or the plan of action, are there some professional development opportunities that we can do together, or how can I help you?
So I've looked at a few. There's there's a few conferences in Des Moines. There's one in Chicago that we've gone to before that deals with more of the behavior part of it, but a lot of it is, there's a lot of good speakers about student engagement and opportunities for students to respond. And I think at these conferences, the research they show to us, those are things that really help students improve academics as well as make the class a lot more exciting and engaging.
Yeah, I do plan to go to that conference, so I look forward to it. Reflecting, we're a team here, so kind of my goal is that I want to support you by maybe coming to your classroom, be a guest teacher, and then you could go and collaborate and kind of be an observer and watch another reading teacher of how they use their strategies in the classroom. So I'd like to step in at your convenience. You plan the lesson, I'll step in and teach it, and you can go watch another teacher teach.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they engage with different teachers when I'm not there or not leading.
So I've heard you say some of your goals are to continue working with the leadership team and the IDS teachers and the reading teachers, continue attending the weekly SST meetings that you can get feedback on the student needs. So I think we've had a great meeting here for your professional development plan. I'll have you sign this plan. I'll make a copy of it and get it back to you. Our next meeting, we'll meet next trimester, about 4 weeks in. We'll get that on the schedule. I'm always here for you. My door's always open.
Appreciate that.
Have a great weekend and go Cubs.
Go Cubs.